Which is more badass, Nevermore or Shiver? Nevermore looks so awesome, dude. It's like a mix of like Raven and Cloak. This spoon is the most indestructible thing in the world of Overwatch. Wait, can I drop my guns in the soup? How the heck you hack Roadhog? There is nothing technology on Roadhog whatsoever. All he has is a hook and some honey. Wait, it's permanent? Are you kidding me? They made it. You guys made her overpowered. I just hope you guys know that. So let me just get to the main point. So it all happened because of I think I started with the B. I know. No, we all played this game because it was part of the regular show. And we're like, hey, it's part of the regular show. Maybe we should all do it. Oh, we Reaper again. Good. And at first, everything was perfectly fine. Everything was just funny. I didn't have a problem with it. Everything was good. Until one day, it got a little bit out of hand. They dared me to ask out one of the hottest girls in my middle school. It was Madison Davis. That sounds like a fucking Disney name. No offense. Madison Gracie. No, it was Madison Davis. Definitely Davis. Definitely Davis. I think it was Davis. She wasn't my first technical crush, but she was my first crush I had in like that period of time for a while. Perfect. Right. It was my first thing I had like in a while, and I mean like a while. Wow. So I'm doing this there, right? And I had to ask her out. And my first reaction was, of course, she was gonna reject me. I'm like, right? Then I remember asking her out, and I kind of regret that because when I asked her out, it wasn't in an embarrassing way. I just did it for the bet, and I'm not a chicken. Okay, so I did the bet. Everything was like perfectly fine. I didn't have really much of a problem with it. I just wanted to just ask her out. Did she just boot her off the map? Holy crap! Right. See, I teleport right on top of here, right? Right. Then I pull up. No one sees me. Then I go over here, right? Right. It's gonna be a little bit crowded, and then I spend 100,000. Then I freak it. Yeah, pussy boy, take back me now, bum. Come on, boy, let's go. On my left. Dude, I mean, if she would have rejected me, I wouldn't be mad. Like I said, I just did it for a dare. I think it was like $10 actually. So I went up here, right? Next class, I had the same class with her. Every class was simple. It was you're either part of 6A, 6B, or 6C. I was always the B's in all classes. I was always 6B, I was always 7B, I was always 8B. Like, it's weird. And my last name is Burton. A quadruple B, I guess. Doing all this, right? Everything's perfectly fine. Right, but then something happens, right? Right, I wasn't embarrassed. I just stood in class, right? After that, everyone knew that I asked her out, and everybody looked at me so crazy and weird, right? I had so much respect from all the guys that I even never met. There were so many guys that I never seen before, like 8th graders, look at me like, hey man, you're a real one. I'm like, okay, I will not kid you. He actually said you can keep that whore. I kid you not. I'm in the school, right? Then the teacher calls me. I don't know exactly what happened. I do feel awkward and ashamed about it, like I'm embarrassed, but I really wasn't on the inside. So we went to the principal's office, right? Right? And honestly, we really don't have a principal. We technically have a dean, which was the gayest part about my school. We had this dean. I forgot her name. She kind of like recently quit, right? So I'm in her office, and then she's like telling me, oh my god, why'd you do this for? We did it for a bet. I remember her saying one thing that changed my life forever. She said, I told her my name. And remember, all our names at my middle school are actually pretty common, in fact. Like, they had a decent common thing. And I remember her saying my name. She's like, what's your name? And I'm like, my name is Khaled. I told her my true name. My name is Khaled. Then she said my name was like a unique name. Like it was a flat out unique name. And I had no idea why that was like really important at this time. But it's your unique name. And I thought to myself, it's not unique now. She flat out said like, why did you do it? And I said, I don't know. I don't remember the game. If I remember the game, that would be so much better right now. Solid. Boom. Whoa. Then I'm hearing the dean or staff or whatever you want to call her mention the word expulsion or suspension, and I thought to myself, well, they're really gonna suspend me for asking out a girl? Well, she wasn't overage or underage. We were both the same age and the same grade. So me being the idiot I was, I thought like, wait, are you gonna? I cried. I don't know why I cried. Alright, very getting suspended. I don't know. I really don't know. So they mentioned expulsion, then they mentioned suspension, then they mentioned expulsion. And my first reaction was, wait, what? I'm being suspended for asking out a girl. Oh, remember, my first year in this middle school. Cool. You know what my first reaction was? No, F all that. I actually said F all of that. That I actually didn't say F all of that. But I really wanted to say, like, hey, man, F all of that crap, man. That's BS. So instead of me getting suspended or expelled, I guess you can call it like me being lucky at the moment, because I don't know how to honestly describe this moment, but she kind of canceled it, I guess, because she had a meeting. And she said, you know what, we'll do this later. And turns out she never brought up that case again. And I almost got suspended or expelled for asking out a girl. Yep. I know schools do stupid stuff, but yep, that's kind of a rare one right there. Because I was still bullied in middle school. To just flat out do that and not get in trouble was pretty much the most awesome thing in my life. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys just enjoy. I would play some Call of Duty or something like that, but I'm going through a couple updates. Literally, the games are updating. So yeah, see you.